So, welcome back. I know it's been it's been an year, but we're back. And we're back with the regular content. So today, we're gonna be doing a tier list for Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle at the current moment of October of 2025. This is my list. Same color pretty much means there's a little wiggle room and you can swap around some places. At least this is my list. My personal list. I know there's some questionable things, some questionable placements, but I thought about this for a very long time, and I think this is perfect. This is like a list that I do enjoy. So let's get it started already. First character in the list, at the bottom, Tech Janemba. He's good. I generally feel like this guy's good. Right now he's generally like in a good spot and people are just like hating him on him like way more than they actually do. The lead is bad, let's be completely real. Completely Bokura Mind and Body is bad, but not as bad as it was before. But yeah, he stacks on attack, so decent in festival if you really want to try and play with this guy around. Guard damage reduction already, support already, which absolutely lovely, let me be completely real with you. Then this with 3 orbs, it's also really good. Then the fact that they add uncontrollable power to this is really like just really nice, especially because like at the period of time this guy was actually getting played, you could still like run on him and like uncontrollable power was still pretty decent. Then this additional, there's another chance to become a great chance additional super, and then this, which gives him like so much more wiggle room to actually play around. That pretty much this guy works with like 80% damage reduction all the time. The reason why people started hating him so much when he dropped, when this EZA dropped, was because of this. For people thought, oh yeah, this is gonna kill him. They nerfed him. It didn't. This guy was still really fucking good. Let's be completely real. And then he also transforms. Now this is like where I do feel like a little worse about Janemba, but this is still really good. Now he's a Rainbow Orb Changer. He guards. He dodges. He got pretty good stats. Still rocks damage reduction, plus guard, plus dodge, which makes him still pretty good defensively. Unfortunately, this guard, like, is only, like, receiving the first attack of the turn. So, like, if it's kind of like Tech UI. You dodge the first attack, you get it by the second hit, and then you get it by the third attack, it will not have this damage reduction active. Then, also another thing that I do really think that impacts this guy a lot, it's this. Let's be completely real. This is very annoying, honestly. I do not like this very much, but hey, it's still a really good card. I'd still say that you can find still some places in it with him around, especially since Baby dropped. You could use him, definitely. I have no issues with like maybe running this guy. If I only had Baby, I would, but yeah. This is the 15th spot, which is Tech Janemba, and then we move to the next one, which is Tech Buon. I know, he's biased! Tech Buon is not this high! Yes, wanna know why? Let me show you one of the teams that he's on. Oh, Power of Exertion? Oh, isn't this like the category that Buon needs to actually use his domain, which makes him really fucking good? Yes. Tech Omega pretty much like saves Buon, saved Buon. This is really good, just outright disgusting. This too, which is only for 4 turns, but still really helps him. Only issue is the domain clash, but it's not that big of an issue, because you can even hold out to Buon's domain and wait till turn 6 to actually pop it. This is just like a really good character that he dropped with Buon and for Buon. Not, of course, for Buon, but it does really help him out. Buon as guard, dodge, unfortunately only start after 7th turn on, which is in battle, and before this it just has crit and die damage. Which, this damage doesn't really matter, because at the start of the fight, you generally do want to go into his domain, which is still like really, really strong at this point, and make him stack a lot against these fights, which is really good. Honestly, at the current situation of the game, just like a lot of fights where an enemy is Fused Fighter. Thanks to like, I can think of Festival, if you want, yeah, let's make a Festival case. Let's make not only the Festival case, let's also make like the case of like the Goten and Gon and Trunks fight. They are Fused Fighter because the card actually fuses into Gotenks. Then there's also the Rose and Zamasu fight. They fuse into Zamasu, so which makes them also Fused Fighter. And also another thing that really, really helps out Buon is this. Like, It's nice. It's nice to have this. When this thing is around, when this thing is active, Bon has 100% crit, and then gives a whole lot of support for the tier wall team. And this is just like good because Omega, again, let's make the case of Omega being around. It just makes it so much fucking easier to actually activate that. Then again, let's go into his domain. His domain is not as, of course, as good as Omega's. So where do you see the effects of the domain? If I'm not wrong, though, it's like 20%. Wait, no, let's go back down here. Yeah, there it is. It's power of absorption, and transformation boost category and enemies and allies. 50% attack and defense, and whoever is Buu Saga, 50% attack and defense. Pretty solid, I'd say. It's still really good. Like, you know, again, it buffs his Omega and just like helps out. And then you get into this phase, with this guy around. It's just really good. 70% damage action here makes it really good. Huge HP recovery here. Attack here, crit here with defense. This is just great. And again, this. You will pretty much always have this like in any of the GTC fights. It's just like too good. With this guy still to this day, I see very little flaws. And it will be just really good for like as long. It will be really good as long as Omega is good. That's what I'm thinking right now. And again, this 100% stack. I know that his damage at the current moment is not as high, but still, this guy I'm sure he can actually put in some fucking work at the current moment. He's still probably like again probably one of the better Q wards in the game without an EZA. I'm thinking. So yeah, this why I have a number 14. Then let's move to the next one, which is the fraud himself. Hint it. They made him too weak. This is the first unit that I will actually just go ahead and hate. They made him too weak. 70% chance of dodging at the start is really good. Not strong enough though. This helps. This really helps. But not when the current format is be good at the start. This is very similar to like 2023. I'd say, as an ideal format, but also having like long fights. This is really resembling of 2023, where you have the Omega fight, which was long content, and then short fights, which was Fused Zamasu. This hit is only good in one place, which is Festival. And yeah, accelerated battle leader skill is really fucking good, just not good enough, I'd say. Like, you need to wait pretty much, yeah. You can get this like turn 1. You can get this activated turn 1. Yeah, true. But if you don't have that luxury, you need to wait to like turn 6, 5. Let's make an example to get into this guy, which is still gonna die to normals. In this case, he's gonna have a better chance to dodge, of course, but he's still gonna be dying to normals, which is like very unfortunate, I'd say. This guy is, yeah. At the current moment, it is not in a good environment for himself. If you get to this guy, his active skill, like, definitely can help, especially, like, I'm thinking Rozumazu fight. This is really good, again. But yeah, in the current economy, in the current state of the game, he's not good. Outside of Festival, this guy is fraudulent, unfortunately. But I will still consider him better than Buwan and Janemba for his performance in Festival. His team is good in Festival. You have, like, some of the best units in the game. Definitely, but I still feel like they should have done him. They should have given better stuff at turn 1. Okay, next one is the better unit. Still from Unit 6, Killing Khalifa. Is this not the EZA? No. Okay, there it is. Okay, Killing Khalifa. Easy to Killing Khalifa. They are just better, I'd say. They are just like better in every way. Like, if you, let's make an example, you're running Tech Vegito's team into that fight, into Rozumazu's fight. You can activate this, which, yeah, is still really good. They have this, and then they have this, which already gives him more dodge than what Hit has at the start of the fight. Okay, this is very situational. They do need to attack first, but I feel like this is still better performance. They stack defense faster than Hit, because they already stacked 50% from the start of the fight. And honestly, you could already immediately after doing that turn of stacking, or like at least try to survive that long 6 turns from the start of battle once solely, which means that you can only get this either turn 6, turn 7, or turn 8. Yeah, turn 8, and you can get into Kefla, and Kefla pretty much like handles pretty much well the rest of the fight. She gives support, she gives support, like determines participant characters in the team. At least only at even if it's only attack. Then she recovers this HP. This HP is huge. This HP honestly saved me a lot of times while doing those runs into Rosamazu's with this unit. It's really good. And then this, which it is just like missing from his team, from his kid. I don't see that. You proc this, you die. If you even get it once. That's my biggest issue. Kefla seems like, at the current moment, a better hit. Can tank better, can do everything that it does better. She's just like the upgrade. Feels like the upgrade to hit. And that's why I have her above him. And it's not even close. Now, this is where people might actually call me crazy, but I have Vegeta above it. Again, same color means like you can switch fingers around, you can do this around, but I feel like Vegeta is better. Why? Shorter content. Again, shorter content makes this guy really good. This guy, if like put in the right condition, can actually have 100% damage reduction. It happened to me multiple times against especially like those I'd say in blue zones. This guy is just good at this. I'd say at this current moment. He supports, he gives that 33% support. His team is a little lacking. Again, unfortunately, like, transformation boost and gifted warriors, yeah, you do have some options. I'm not saying that it's complete dog shit, but they could have been better. Then he has the stack there for 3 turns. Then damage reduction all over his kit. The only issue that I do have, like, I'm not gonna defend this kid. This guy kits is horrible. At least design is horrible. Need to get it to actually have this supers, and especially to eating and go super in his level 1. It's really bad. His active skill is okay, not the best. I'm not gonna even sugarcoat it. This Vegeta is just like a solid 5th, 6th option on the team. But still, I'd say for the current state of the game is like in this spot right here. Then we have actually one of my favorite units of all time, Path to Fire Kid Goku. This guy's easy A. This guy's just too good. I have nothing to say against this guy. I feel like this is one of my favorite units of all time. Great super attack effect. You can even try and get the unit super attack, even though it's not that easy right now, I'd say, to actually get this. But it's still really good. Like imagine you can actually get this. It's really just massive. Then you also have this 50% attack in this support here, 50% in support here. Rainbow Orb changing again. Then we just move further. Damage reduction here, crit. Everything else here. Support, damage reduction support, which is still one of the few units in the game who actually does give this. Another unit that I can think about that does this is Omega. And on top of my mind, I don't think of anyone else who actually does that type of support for damage reduction. This guy is just like outstanding. And then he also has a great active skill. This is very good. This guy already has like a lot of attack in his kit. He can definitely get better. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying, oh yeah, he's the pinnacle of damage in Dokkan. But it's just really good, I'd say. Great link set. All in the Family is just like an incredible link still to this day. And honestly, you can put him in any team that he has. DB Saga, Kid Goku, Youth, Goten and Trunks, Exploding Rage, New Broly, Dragon Ball Seekers and Bond and Friendship are kind of dead. But Pure Saiyan, movie bosses, movie heroes, Bond and Perennial Child, Earthbreak Fighters, and Kamehameha are in a great spot. Right now, they are in a great spot, I'd say. It's just really good, I'd say. I'm very happy with what they done with these guys' EZAs. It's just really good. Again, I feel like this guy couldn't be like a better unit to be in top 10, honestly. I'm just really happy that he's still like up to this point into the game. Ain't Boo, sorry. Ain't Fat Boo. Yeah, this guy is a 2024 unit and is still top 10. I have no issue with saying that. Just good intro. You're not gonna get disactivated much during like the only team that is pretty much run in, which is Omega's team, because power version again. But what he does to the rest of the team is really good. Recover HP here, then guard, of course, another recover HP. Then the most important thing of this unit, the revive. Revive here is pretty much your winning condition. Not your winning condition, but this helps a lot. Another super here, so he actually gets the chance of stack more his defense, because let's remember this guy is a stacker. Then 100% more extra stats, the guaranteed guard now. And then this, which is like, I haven't really had the chance of use it so much, but yeah. Then this. The fucking Ghost Dasher on this guy is really good. Just clears out everything. I cannot even explain how good this actually does feel to still run this unit in 2025. It's just like aged really well. People at the start thought that he was not gonna age as well, but holy shit, he entered into 2025, it was still doing good. It was starting out actually losing a little bit of points to his GDC content, and then Omega dropped and brought him back. This guy is still like a really good option on this team. Like, Buon and him, I would say, like, are really just like contenders for the last slot on that team. This guy is still like so great. I have no better words to explain how good this guy is still in this economy. Then, next unit, which is AGL Rose. Yes, very content about this performance. Again, a pretty good option onto Omega's team. Onto Omega's team, he has probably one of the best units as a linking partner. Rose and Zamasu are top 5 easily. It's just clear, and whoever says that they're not top 5, they're idiots. So defense here, damage reduction support, yeah, simple. Then, oh, what is this? This is just too good. Support here for create, so more damage reduction here, get him up to 70. All of the stats that he gets, like, with it, even though this is an HP restriction, this alone, it's massive. Giving him 300% on this too, plus his high defense and the 70% damage reduction when you do get it, I feel like this guy is really good. The only thing that he's missing right now is damage. But other than that, I'm very happy to say this guy is aging better than Vegito already. Has more uses than Vegito. And yeah. Again, a lot of great teams, super bosses. It's not too good at the current moment, but you still have a good leader. Current body and mind, baby, worldwide chaos, and yeah, everything else here. Extreme, even in human beads. It's perfect for this guy in this environment at the current moment. It's just really good. This guy is what I'm really happy about his performance and his drop. Next is EA, Pycon. Again, Pycon is really good for a lot of same stuff why Boo is good. Is Usher. His Ghost Usher is just like really good still to this point, but into the other fights at the current moment is not the best. Why? It's all when you're facing one enemy only. You can do some shenanigans on, like, again, Golden Fizz and Gogeta's team. It can work, sure. But other than that, he doesn't really have many good teams. Tournament participant is pretty much dead. Let's be completely real. Mission Executioner, it has Tao. It has Tao. Tao is really good. Pycon definitely has a spot into that team. But yeah. He has Dodge, he has Guard, and Support. Support is really good still to his economy. And Rainbow are changing. But I feel like he's not as good as when they actually did drop this EA. Definitely like has fallen down from a little bit of grace. But still, this Usher just like brings his stack side way more. Then, next one. Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Super Saiyan 4 Goku, this guy is an outstanding EZA. Does a lot of damage. He does a lot of damage to one. He does great tanking. He's just really good counters. The only issue that I do have with this kit is this. I've had many runs when this was a minor inconvenience that I hope he didn't have. But yeah, he's pretty much like in one of the best teams in the game, GT Heroes. And then a lot of other teams, like going Division 10 anniversary units, and just, yeah. He has a great performance. I have no issue with this guy. The creator is good, everything else is good. The GT Hero restrictions are not hurting him at all because you're not going to be running anywhere else. The super attack also effect is so good. This is generally like great. This is probably one of the best super attack condition in the game that we have at the current moment. This is really good. I will just say that. This is just like really good. The defense boost, this is really good. You're not seeing Vegeta doing that stuff. The stuff that this guy does. Next one. Now we're getting into the top 5, and we do have... Yeah, there it is. AGL Kid Goku. Why do you have AGL Kid Goku in this matchup? He's good. Fuck off. I'll be completely honest with you. 6% damage reduction. This guy can... Yeah. And let's remember, youth. Who leads youth? Let me show you Elite Zero. God of Support, Jesus Gohan Christ. Here he is, if you didn't know him. Just massive support for the whole game, for the whole thing, and then you just go into this character, and they're good. Kid Goku is just good into this condition. Then also the active skill. Oh my god, the active skill in this character. Kid Goku, honestly, even before this, was doing pretty good. I'd say it was really good into the GDC content. Stacking gear, also festival. Let's remember that. Festival content. Damage action here, damage action from his intro for 7 turns. Then you just need to do 7 supers to actually get this. Which is like kind of easy at this point. Like I'd say it's really good. I'd say that I'm very happy about it. So great chance, launches an additional that a great chance of becoming a super. Then this is really good too. This is word when people saw this, like it was worded weirdly. Okay, that it's only after supering, but this is a current. He just pretty much dodges all the attacks that get thrown at him for a whole turn. This is not a 22 chance of dodging. It's a 22 chance of dodging all the attack on the turn. Really good. This guy, it's still a full dodge character, but just great. And this intro. The only issue in this intro, yeah, and this fucking active skill. All the issue that I do have with this guy is key. That's the only flaw that I do see in this guy. 3% recovery HP here, and then massive stats. And this is all activated in the third turn. And again, another great link set. All in the family, single lineage, in fighter, which is like decent link, the innocent, Goten Trunks. And then yeah, these 2 jungle links are not really gonna get activated, but we do have another character which is like from that saga. I don't remember if Tao has them, but yeah. Next, Texan. This guy's EZA on Omega's team. Oh my god. Oh my god. Too good. This guy is really just like one of the strongest characters, Sub-EZA characters that we ever got. The strongest, I'd say. 50% attack and defense here. Rainbow changing, really good. Creating additional chances here, don't really care about that. But this, put up with this, and the Omega support. This guy pretty much has like 100% damage action if you're lucky in the first turn, which is massive. Just outright immense to have. This guy is just like performance, damage wise, everything wise, probably one of the best characters that we ever had. And again, with this character, this guy, this Texan, I feel like is one of the reasons why people actually fell in love with Omega and his team. Omega's team is just like really good. Again, these are all the stats that they do share between the two of them. But also like everything else that they comes with Omega's team. Great support, great damage. Probably one of the best teams to actually deal easily with Rosemazu in the GCC content. It's just like not even close for me. I feel like this is generally like one of the best characters around. Next is Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Again, great character. This is not the EZA one, this is the PZA. There is the EZA. So they fixed a lot of his issue that he had before. Key was not really an issue at the time, but defensive wise, this two make a lot of work. It's just insane. The only issue that I do have again with this character is this. The restriction into slots is just really annoying to me. And just really fucking annoying. There's nothing else that I can say. The fact that I also had this, like in giving him into evasion and into dodge, is really good. This is also fucking massive. This counter like saved my cheeks so many times. I still remember pulling this guy. I was so hyped actually. So yeah, very happy. And then the super attack effect is probably still one of the best in games. Even this one specifically. Just really great. He has potential in Festival. This guy is in the Fierce Fighter, so the Blues team. He can be paired up with Vegeta Trunks, same as SGL Gogeta, and a lot of other characters. But yeah, this guy is just like generally powerhouse. There's nothing else that I can say. Then we got the person who actually killed Dokkan, Tao. When I read this kit, I was severely disappointed. Then I saw gameplay, I was like, fuck me, I was fucking wrong. I was so wrong. That was so good. This guy does so much damage, it's not even close. The thing that he does less damage on the fucking is the active skill, I'd say. I didn't really see much big damage from the active skill, from Tao. But other than that, this guy does so much damage in general. This, which unarmed super attacks are like the most used super attacks in the whole game at the current moment. Like every boss is probably that you know as this. So, chef kiss. This, okay, the enemy cannot get stunned, but this is a, oh my god, it's massive. And then this, Tao just like had the potential to just like be the greatest unit in the whole game, and he actually did. Have the potential, and it actually was the best, one of the best units in the game at the current moment in time. Of course, now you being young, you're not gonna be able to use him in festival. Who gives a shit? This guy can't fucking massacres like the two hardest fights in the game, the actual two hardest fights in the game, which are the Goten and Trunks, Goten and Trunks fight, part 2, and then the Goku Black and Zamasu one. Because again, this doesn't work because they have a Ki Blast super, but everything else, Tao just eats alive Rose. You get a double super with this? Imagine getting a double super with this guy on Rose. After like you've done everything to boost his damage. That boy ain't recovering. And you only do need like another mixed executioner, which hey, you can run double Tao. Double Tao is really fucking good, still to this day. So yeah. But I'd say that the new best tuber in the game is Baby. I know that a lot of people have been going against this guy, like saying, oh yeah, this guy is good, then when they saw gameplay it was like, it's not that good. But again, I'm thinking more of the, again, Omega's team. Pretty good base kit, they could have definitely added more. Like, an additional here, more stats, I don't know, but yeah. This guy needs to dodge. This guy definitely needs to dodge. Like, they could have put this, like, before attacking, he gets this. 80%, sure, why not? But yeah, this guy doesn't even suffer from the same problem that it does, because here he doesn't stack. And then when he's around, he just like does way more damage. Let's put it clearly, he does way more damage. He does support. Do you see it support? No, he fucking doesn't. He has so much shit. I crit just everything. And also one of the best things that this guy has is the grenade. I feel like Truth puts it the best way. This guy is genuinely like a villain version of 10th anniversary AGL Kid Goku. AGL Giant Type Goku. This guy just feels good. Honestly, I feel like next week when we're gonna have the part 2 LR, this is gonna be way easier to actually activate. Which will bring Baby to 50% damage reduction on Omega's team. Because yes, you're running this guy on Omega's team. I cannot see any other way. Current Mind and Body of Ball of Fate are great leader skill. I'm not saying that. But I feel like it will be better if you actually do run this guy on Omega's team. It does still so much. Big Boss is again, Metamorphosis is one of the best links in the game. Unfortunately, it doesn't really have much at the current moment. Like, it's sad, but you could run Buon if you want Metamorphosis active. You could run, honestly, so many units to make this guy even look even more splendid. And it will work. And again, the Giant Tape. So good. Only issue that I do have with this guy, this thing, is why doesn't the fucking stack effect carry over to this? This guy in Festival will be a killer. Genuinely, like, you pop the active skill. Boom. A quarter of Vegito's health. Gone. Just like that. And it's just so good. This guy is just like great everywhere, I'd say. And yeah, this is my top 15 TURs in the game at the current moment. I feel like soon enough I can try and do a top 10, top 15 LRs, but I will first wait to see next week for like the new characters that drop, because this is supposed to be an LR week. So yeah, I'll just wait for that and I'll see you all on the next vid. Bye bye!